A very good morning, good afternoon, student. The next topic from your sixth lesson, gravitation. The topic name is gravitational constant. The topic name is gravitational constant. That means capital G. In the law of gravitation, the value of gravitational constant, capital G, plays a very important role. The value of G explains why the gravitational force between the earth and the sun is so great while the same force between two small objects, for example between two human beings, is negligible. So the formula is, according to the universal gravitational law, F is equal to minus capital G. Capital G is represent gravitational constant, and the capital ME is nothing but mass of the earth. Small m is represent mass of an object. RE square is nothing but radius of the earth. So according to the Newton's second law, what is the formula for the force? Force F is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity. Just substituting this capital F value in equation 6.11, the F can be written as mg. So mg is equal to minus gme, capital Me into small m divided by Re square. Now small m cancel each other. Remaining term is G is equal to minus g capital Me divided by Re square. Now the object, that means bigger object placed on the earth surface, the capital M. Then this diagram at a distance from the center of the earth, it is represents small r. Now the force experienced by some other object of mass capital M at a distance r from the center of earth is given by capital F is equal to minus gme into capital M divided by r square. Already we know the formula, small g is equal to minus gme divided by Re square. So just substituting in this equation we get F is equal to minus g. Here there is no Re square term in this equation, that is why multiple this Re square. So minus g capital M into Re square divided by small r square, because gme divided by Re square is nothing but small g. Here there is no Re square term, that is why multiple by Re square. So equation becomes F is equal to minus g into capital M Re square divided by small r square. From this it is clear that the force can be calculated simply by knowing the value of small g. So it is to be noted that in the above calculation g is not required. So in the year 1798, Henry Cavendish experimentally determined the gravitational constant value for gravitational constant 6.75 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. The currently accepted value of capital G is 6.67259 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. So this is a very important value, children. Please note it down. This is the value for gravitational constant capital G, 6.67259 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. The next topic is very important topics, gravitational field and gravitational potential. So what is meant by gravitational field? Here this is the definition. The gravitational force experienced by unit mass, the gravitational force experienced by unit mass placed at that point, it is called gravitational field. Simply says the gravitational force occupied surrounding surface area of the earth is nothing but gravitational field. So this diagram, it is clearly explained the gravitational field, because the lines of force acting surrounding the surface of the earth, this lines of force is nothing but gravitational field. So the formula is, when the person, force is basically due to the interaction between the two particles. Depending upon the type of interaction, we can have the two kinds of force, contact force and non-contact force. So this is important thing. There are two kinds of force, acting on the gravitational field, contact force and non-contact force. Contact force are the force applied where the, what is meant by contact force? Contact forces are the forces applied where one object is in physical contact with the other. So physical contact with the other, one object with physical contact, one object is in physical contact with the other. So this is called contact force. The movement of the object is caused by the physical force exerted through the contact between the object and the agent which exerts force. What is meant by non-contact force? Non-contacted force means earth are not physically in contact with each other. So there exists an interaction between them. This because of the fact that the earth experiences the gravitational force of the sun. This gravitational force is the non-contact force. So the formula is F21 vector. This term F21 vector means the object 1 experiences the force due to the object 2. That means earth experiences the force due to the sun. So that is why F21 vector is equal to minus G into M1 and M2. That means gravitational force on the particles of mass M2 due to the particle of mass M1. So that is why minus capital G M1 M2 divided by R square into R cap, where R cap is the unit vectors that points from M1 to M2 along the line joining the masses M1 and M2. Now the equation is the force experience, that means the gravitational field is nothing but the gravitational force experienced by the unit mass placed at the point. It is given by the ratio F21 vector divided by M2, where M2 is the mass of the object on which F21 vector acts. So the equation can be written as E1 vector, that means field. Field is equal to F21 vector divided by M2. That means E1 vector is equal to G. F21, already we know the value of F21. F21 is nothing but minus G M1 M2 divided by R square into R cap, just substituting in this equation. So M2 term cancels, the remaining term is E1 vector is equal to minus G capital G M1 divided by R square into R cap. Now E1 vector is a vector quantity that points towards the mass M1 and is independent of mass M2. So the E vector is equal to minus G into capital M divided by R square into R cap. Here gravitational field intensity due to the mass M at a distance R is given by capital E vector is equal to minus G into capital M divided by R square into R cap. So now the mass of an object is placed a certain distance from the earth. Distance is represented small r. The force experienced on the object P F vector is equal to M into E vector. So already we know the formula. Force is nothing but mass into acceleration. Here Fm vector is equal to, because the object experience of force, Fm vector is equal to mass into field. Mass into field. Now already we know the formula according to the Newton's second law. F vector is equal to Ma. So just substituting the value for Fm vector. So Fm vector can be replaced as Ma vector. Ma vector is equal to Me vector. M cancel to each other. So acceleration is equal to field. So field only produces the acceleration. So field and the acceleration, both the terms are equal. So by the particles at a point. However, it is to be noted the acceleration and a field are separate physical quantities that have the same magnitude and direction. The gravitational field E vector is the property of the source and the acceleration A vector is the effect experienced by the test mass, unit mass, which is placed in the gravitational field E vector. The non-contact interaction between two masses can now explained using the concept of gravitational field. So important points is points to be noted. The first point is the next video we can discuss this concept.